the Ashkenazi chief rabbi of Israel, Rabbi Lau, has allowed women to become mashgichei kashrut, kosher supervisors. After completing an intensive 160-hour course in all facets of kosher supervision and taking the test, they'll become experts in all areas of kosher supervision and be able to operate in the field. Some have noted that in Jewish law there really isn't any preference for men over women, and therefore making this ruling all the more timely. Have you ever given an awkward gift? Well, this week, Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu, has won the Awkward Gift Award when he gave the head of the Catholic Church, the Pope, a book about the Spanish Inquisition. Now, for those of you who don't know, the Spanish Inquisition was the forced conversion, expulsion, and death of Spain's Jewry by the Catholic Church. Awkward, BB. But it's not as bad as it sounds, because this book, written by the Prime Minister's father, highlights that the cause of the Spanish Inquisition was not necessarily a battle between the Catholic Church and Judaism on a religious level, more so as it was a result of the overall hatred of the European people at the time against the Jews. Some might say that Bibi was trying to hint that there's still a lot of this hatred prevalent against Jews worldwide. The Tzomit Institute is an institute headed by 25 rabbis who, alongside with engineers, seek halachically acceptable solutions for institutions such as the army, hospitals, or other institutions that need to break Shabbat for emergency reasons. In addition, they look for solutions for the average Joe. For example, many buildings become inaccessible on Shabbat for Orthodox Jews, whether it's because they don't have a Shabbat elevator or because of their security system. Some of the famous devices that the Tzomit Institute has developed is the metal detector at the Kotel, halachically acceptable electric wheelchairs, and the Shabbat microphone. When asked if their philosophy is a loophole, they reply, it's not a loophole. Merging and harmonizing of halacha with technology is a classical Jewish approach. The story of Yosef and the brothers is a parable to our relationship with God. It's just like the brothers strayed from what we would call being good, and yet when they were willing to sacrifice their own lives to return to the good, at that moment they returned to being called brothers. So too with our relationship with God. No matter how far we stray from God, at the moment when we return, not only are our sins no longer considered sins, but they actually turn into merits. They become building blocks for our newfound relationship to God. It is if we are able to shed this false sense image, what we leave behind, what we reveal, is the divinity that's inherent in each of us.